guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are starting another vlog. It's a Tuesday. I'm working. Might not look like it, but I am working. I'm in between calls, and I thought let me start a new vlog. In the last vlog, if you haven't seen it, go and watch it after this one. I went to my cousin's hen do in Manchester. Although I haven't been doing any hardcore fasting recently, I have been mindful about what I've been eating, been drinking my water, and just really trying to get this weight down. Now, my highest weight has been 224 pounds. And I really felt like when I woke up this morning that I was back there. I really did. I felt really heavy. And while I was in Manchester, I had a little bit of a meltdown. I just didn't feel confident. And I just wanted to show you guys the rawness and the realness of it. Anyway, I got on the scale this morning and I was very surprised to see that I'm 211 pounds. That is amazing considering I've not been doing any prolonged fasting. And I just felt heavier. So I was happy to see that I was like 10 pounds less than I thought I was. And it's giving me that motivation to continue. Yesterday I went on a walk. Today I'm going on a walk. I'm literally just walking. I just want to be walking now. And getting back into doing some weights as well. Actually, I'm back. Because in my last vlog I spoke about how my neighbour started an extension. And I should be starting my extension soon as well. And how place is going to look like a bomb's hit it. Anyway, let me show you. The fence is down. I just want to show you what's going on. Don't want him to see me. Look like I'm spying on him. But yeah, the fence is down. But hear a funny story. Let me tell you a funny story just very quickly because I need to get back in the office. So yesterday I had finished work. I just did like a couple hours overtime because I don't usually work on Mondays, right? So I was lying on the sofa and I was scrolling TikTok and I fell asleep. I did not plan to fall asleep, but I went to bed very late Sunday night. So Monday I was tired. And so when I finished work around 11:30, 12 in the afternoon, I lay on the sofa scrolling TikTok and fell asleep. Then all I hear is, you jump up out your sleep because I know Dwayne's, we got 3 floors and Dwayne's on the 3rd floor sleeping. And I'm not expecting it to be him. And I knew it wasn't the door because the noise wasn't coming from there. It was coming from the back door. So I jump up now and I see my neighbour standing there. And I'm just discombobulated. I'm just like frightened and discombobulated. I was like, when he first asked me if he could take the gate down, I was thinking it was the height of summer. That means that we can't have our summer vibes, like sitting in the garden, privacy, all that stuff. But then I thought, you know what? If I needed it down, he would say yes. And it's temporary. And we are now going into autumn. I mean, it's just been raining the past few days anyway. So I just thought, you know what? Do a good deed. Because who knows what I'm going to need when my extension started, right? But yeah, that did scare me yesterday. It scared me. Anyway, back to work I go. Going for the black sneakers today. The sun is shining, right? But yesterday, me and Dwayne went for a walk when I finished work. Oh, no, when he woke up, because I finished work from about 12 in the afternoon. We went for a walk about 3 p.m. And the sun was shining like it was now. I never had a hat on. I was like, oh, what a beautiful weather. As we are beginning to come to as we're maybe almost halfway walking, it gets really dark and we hear thunder, but it's not raining. So we both look at each other and we're like, shall we turn back? We're almost most of the way there for the first half anyway. As we turned back, the heavens opened. We ran under a tram shelter. There were loads of people under there. Thank God Dwayne had a hat on because he gave me his peak hat. Otherwise, I can't tell you what my hair would have looked like. Anyway, hold on. So, today I'm prepared. I have on a hood. I have on a hoodie. Actually, I'm going to get my headphones. Nothing beats a bit of music. Nothing beats a bit of music, eh? Right then, let's get out of here. It's 11:29, so I want to walk half an hour there and half an hour back. That gives us an hour's worth of walking, which I think is roughly about 6,000 steps. Right, let's go. Okay guys, it's 12 o'clock now, so I have been walking for half an hour. So I can turn back now, but there's a fence there, right? Can you see it? Right at the end. My intrusive thoughts are telling me that I have to walk to the fence. So, little squirrel there. I'm gonna walk to the fence and then turn back. Right guys, so I'm gonna walk the half hour back. That will make it an hour, and I'll check in with you once I'm back home, okay? Guys, I am so frigging tired of walking on this tram line. Okay, so it's nice to get fresh air, isn't it? I could walk on the treadmill in the house. I do that a lot in the winter. It's the middle of the frigging day. Okay, so I'm walking. Somebody is walking towards me. It's fine, it's a public space, right? We're both on the same side. I can see that he's not going to move over, so I move over. Anyway, whenever somebody walks past me, I look behind me because I want to see if they've carried on walking. So I look behind me, he's still walking. I look behind me again, and he's walking towards me. He sees me, then he sits down. So I take my music off now. I take my music off, and then I look back, and he's sitting down, and then he gets up and walks in the opposite direction. And that's not the first time something like that has happened. So you can't even walk. Watch me get my dogs. No, I'm going to get my dogs because I need to be able to feel comfortable going for my walks. I shouldn't be subjected to only walking in the house because of weirdos. Watch me get my dogs. What's going on? I've just finished work. The walk today was nice. It was an hour. I got about 7,000 steps, or more than I thought I would get. It just a bit spoilt at the end with that guy. I'm sure he was trying to follow me. It was so weird. Anyway, I'm really hungry. All I've had today was some grapes and tangerines before the walk. So I was just kind of snacking on those while I was working around 11 o'clock. So I bought steak about a week ago, and Dwayne seasoned up his already and cooked his already because he had to go to work. But I told him not to do mine because I think the steak would probably get hard. I don't know. Do you know what? I don't even like steak. He likes steak, so I bought it because he likes steak. I don't hate steak. I just wouldn't buy it if it was just for me. So anyway, I'm going to have steak, and maybe he said he left some sweet potato fries in the oven for me. So I'll have that for dinner, and then that will be me for the day. I am just loving this whole Omad-Ish thing that I'm doing. I say ish because obviously I had grapes. Anyway, let's be nosy at next door, see what they're getting up to. Seems like such hard work to do an extension. What was that noise? Is that my phone vibrating so loud? Anyway, so let's sort out this dinner, shall we? So here is the steak. I don't even know how you really cook it. I think you just fry it. Oh my god, I think you just fry it for a few minutes. And it's an early dinner as well. Perfect time, in my opinion, to be having dinner because it's 3:41. By the time I've eaten and finished and everything, it will be no later than 4:30. Oh, that's proper intermittent fasting, that is. 11 till 4:30. That's been my window today. Let me find the oil. Turn on the hob. So let's have a look. Some sweet potato fries there in the oven. I feel like I could eat something really, really, really fruity and juicy. I know I've got tangerines, they're almost finished as well. Some of them are shriveled up actually. The bananas. The bananas are touching the tangerines. It puts me off, guys. It really puts me off. Maybe we should consider having 2 fruit bowls, one for me and one for bananas. Oil back. I need to ask Dwayne how he found his dinner. My dinner looks a little bit sorry. I might add some rice to it. I don't know how it's going to taste. Like I said, steak isn't really my thing. But I am hungry and I am not ordering any food. This is the new RFR, okay? I got this. Guys, I can't eat it. I cannot eat it. Steak isn't for me. It's not for me. Anyway, so I've just put some microwave rice in. I need to do better with prep. If I prep, I wouldn't be in these situations, would I? So I'm gonna start thinking up some meal plans, guys. If you've got any ideas at all of any nice, healthy meals that I can probably cook on a Sunday and then pop in the fridge, let me know. I need as much ideas as possible because I really want to just be eating healthy meals, walking, and then I might have a little bit of a treat on a weekend. YouTube, I have not spoken, seen you or anything all day and it's now almost 4 p.m. I've been working, I've been focused, and when I got my lunch break I took an hour and went for a walk. I've not eaten anything today, I lie, I had some grapes, but I think for dinner today I'm going to have a salad. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I've got one more call. I'm late for it, so I'm going to go and do that. I thought I had more time. I'll have a catch up with you in a bit. Right guys, I have finally finished work. I've put some chicken strips in the oven and I'll just chop them up, put them with some lettuce, and that will be dinner. I've worked out unintentionally that I'm actually doing kind of like a fruit snack early on in the day, and then I'm having one meal. So 1 meal a day-ish. Good morning, YouTube. It's almost 8 a.m. I'm about to start work. Keep thinking it's Friday, but it's not. It's Thursday. Guys, it's almost 11:20, so I've got one more call now, and then I'm going to go on a walk. So guys, I've just finished my last call now before my lunch break, and I'm thinking I should write the report up later on in the day so I can get more time to walk now. Lately, I've just been walking with Dwayne because you would have seen earlier on in the video. I mean, I'm not going to say I could be paranoid. I don't believe I'm paranoid, but I could be wrong. People could turn back for many reasons when they're walking. I get that. But at the same time, I have my gut instinct and I have my common sense. And I've walked amongst people. I myself have been walking and changed directions. So it happens. But it's just the way it happened. I felt so uneasy and I thought, I need to be safe here. And until I get, I don't know, is pepper spray legal? Is pepper spray legal in the UK? Is pepper spray legal in the United Kingdom? No, pepper spray is illegal in the UK. So, can't get pepper spray. So, I've been iffing and butting about getting a dog. I know that it's a big responsibility. I don't know, but having to rely on Dwayne, like sometimes he's not here, sometimes he's asleep because he worked nights. Walking in the house on the treadmill, it's okay, like on a dark winter's evening, I get that. But sometimes I do just want to be out in fresh air, so it's annoying that I just don't feel comfortable. And somebody even put under one of my on TikTok video, if I was wearing leggings, What do you think about that, guys? Please respond in the comments below. What do you think about that question? Because I do understand that men are visual creatures. He is, like, men are visual creatures, and I wouldn't advise a woman to walk down through a park at night in a miniskirt, for example, right? But at the same time, it's unfair that before you leave the house, you have to make sure you're wearing something baggy and completely covered up because somebody out there, I guess for your safety, you might just want to do it. I don't know. I feel conflicted. I didn't like the question though, to be honest, because are you saying that because I was wearing gym leggings, I deserve to be followed? That's what her question even meant. I don't know. I don't know. A lot of the time, guys, when I go for walks, I actually don't wear leggings, baggy tracksuit bottoms, because I've always been a little bit of a tomboy. But sometimes they're in the wash, and sometimes I want to change things up, so I might wear leggings. It's just a shame. But yeah, I'm gonna go and get ready for this walk. Oh God, I can feel rain. Pass my hat, please. Can you not feel rain? No. You said you can't feel rain. You never wanted to go back and get my hat. Luckily, I got a hood on. Guys, I am out of breath. So we did 50 minutes and it did start to rain. I'm currently out of breath. I'm going in. I'm so thirsty. Up tube. Haven't seen you for a few days. Or you haven't seen me. I haven't been doing anything special. I promise you've not missed much. I've just been working. But today, even today, this morning, Saturday, I was working up until about an hour ago. Then I went and got showered and got ready because I'm going out for my friend's birthday. So come along.
I believe this morning my girl, look on this football, huh? Signal the plane on the signal the plane. Signal the plane on the signal the plane. Parachutes, parachutes, parachutes. I'll be ready to cause I'm until you had it. Come see. It's okay. I'm gonna make it anyway.
Guys, we jumped out of the taxi because there's so much traffic because football was playing. Let me show you the traffic. So we are walking the rest of the way home. The brunch was absolutely amazing. Played great music. Yeah, it was a good night. A good night. It's daytime brunch. But could you believe that I got 50? Can you believe that I got 10,000 steps dancing? 10,000 steps dancing, guys. So now we are going to go and get some Caribbean food. She's got herself a little treat. So yeah, as I was saying, we jumped out the taxi because the football was playing, traffic was crazy. So we walked maybe 5 minutes home. So like I was saying, I danced myself to 10,000 steps because I worked this morning and I didn't have the watch on. I put the watch on just before I left the house. So to know that I danced 10,000 steps in a couple of hours, it's amazing. Anyway, Dwayne's going to get us some food now. Just going to chill for the rest of the evening. So yeah,